had a research in the hinterlands of Mount Apo. They had finished after 4 months, so they decided to have a swimming adventure in a river. They are accompanied with 2 tour guides who are familiar with the place. The group is so excited as they walk through a narrow path flowing to the river. It was a rainy morning. The foliage around is red with heavy rain last night.
Wow, Jim! This place is very nice. Look at the big tree. I think it's 100 years old already.
Lisa exclaimed.
Yes, and it's so cold here. Hey, tour guide, is that river still far from here?
Jim yelled at the tour guide.
Just 15 minutes walk, and we're there.
The tour guide answered.
I am itching for a plunge now. I think I need to take a bath. I haven't washed myself for 3 days now.
Rick explained. Jimmy laughed at Rick scornfully.
Shut up, you big mouth, or I pull your tank out.
Answered Rick.
Oh, guys, it feels strange. Did you hesitate over there? It's raining. We are in a strange place. Let's go back.
Stayed Rick.
You're such a coward. Don't you see? We're almost there. And besides, the place is so good. Why don't you enjoy yourself?
Judah said.
That's right, Raven. Don't live up on your name. Raven is a symbol of doom. But you are not doomed, okay? Let's enjoy the day. An adventure is waiting for us there.
Rick said persuasively.
Exactly. I like adventures.
Brooke wandered on excitedly.
Don't worry, Miss Beautiful. I am here. I will be your knight in shining armor. I'll take care of you.
Assured Roman, the second tour guide. Raven said. They continued walking under the rain until they reached the river. The tour guide stayed beyond, keeping watch of the surroundings, while the tourists enjoyed swimming.
Wow, the water's so good. It's so refreshing. Hey, Raven, come on. Are you afraid of the water? You like a goat. Nah.
Rick said mockingly.
Big mouth. Take your time. At least you treat yourself. Enjoy swimming, goatee.
Raven answered.
Where are you going? Aren't you joining us? It's really fun here. Hey!
Rick shouted.
I don't feel like swimming now. I want to have a self-starter tour guide. I want to know about the place.
Explained Raven. Raven and the tour guide stopped while the group was swimming. She learned that an old Chinese couple lived in a lipa hut nearby. The Black River was easily overflowed. As they were talking, the water suddenly turned brown and a rumbling sound is heard from a distance. The tour guides ran to warn the tourists.
Hey! Come out from the water now. The guy is coming.
Brian Lolo, one of the tour guides,
Hurry up! The water is starting to swell.
shouted the other one.
What are you talking about? It's not a good joke, huh? Friends are jolly at home here.
Jim answered calmly.
We're having fun here. Don't you see? Don't spoil us up with your nasty jokes.
Said Judah.
We're not kidding. A flood is coming. Come out of the water now.
Julio, the second tour guide, said.
Oh my god! Guys, look at the water! It's turning brown!
Lisa cried hurriedly.
Oh, goodness gracious. Ow! The flood is here. Oh, God. I don't want to die.
Judah mumbled fearfully.
Ah! Help me!
Shouted the tourist. The river started to show its fury to its guests. The water rose like a monster, ready to devour its prey. The people on the water are prepared with a strong current. As its rage goes on, the old couple heard the shouts of the tourists pleading for help. Hurriedly, Juan Tomas, an old man in his 60s, rushed to the riverbank to help, bringing with him a long rope. The tour guides also braved the waters to save the foreigners.
Here,
Take my name. I want this to stay calm.
Said the tour guide.
Please help me. Please, please.
They did. Julio successfully took him out of the water. He saved Lisa too, who is half conscious.
Take this vine. Hold it tight. Don't let go.
Shouted Dodo. The tour guide, while throwing the vine to Judah, who was taken by the rushing water for as far as 100 meters. He was successfully rescued. Juan Tomas ran as fast as he could, catch Jimmy, who is swimming near the curve of the water.
hold on, little boy. I'm coming. Take this rope and tie this to your head. Don't bother.
Juan Tomas shouted. After a few minutes, Jimmy was rescued. Everybody was so tired and shocked by what happened. Juan Tomas wrote the group in their hut.
Children, I hope the bird white is for you to change. You are shaking your coat and very wet. Change your clothes. I had set food for you on the table. I'm still about to warm yourself to take some rest. I know you had a horrible experience.
Mama Sita told the group. The rain stopped after a few hours. The group decided to return to their camp to prepare for their flight back home the following day. Thank you so much for your help. Without you, we all could have perished. The tourists thanked the couple and their guides.
As a foreigner in your country, I thank and salute your kindness and generosity. You Filipinos are rich with virtues that many people don't have. You truly are great. I want to give you just a small amount as a token of my appreciation.
Rick earnestly expressed his gratitude.
We are happy to help people in need. We don't need your money. It is an honor to be of service to you.
The tourists bid goodbye to the couple, and together with the tour guides, they headed back filled with joy. For their second life and admiration for the heroic deeds, the Filipinos have